What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne.
I'm Isha Wayne.
And thank you for joining us in another video.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since Isha's joined us, but you've been holding me down on my train platform,
Right.
my train Instagram platform.
Yes.
If you're into model trains, check out Benz_trains_ on Instagram. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to check out the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek Edition.
Let's go.
Isha, what do you think about the exterior of this vehicle?
It's very aggressive as far it holds up to its name of Rock Creek Edition.
Right. I think the color is absolutely gorgeous.
You guys know, if you're new here, I'm telling you, I love a red vehicle.
Right. So it's a deep red with the metallic flake in it. It really looks nice and crispy. I like Nissan's direction they're going in with their new generation vehicles. They look a lot more modern and sleek compared to what we've seen in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So from the front, it looks modern. You know, you have the LED lights, the LED daytime running lamps. You have the blacked out V-motion grille, which is significant for this trim level, right? And then you have that rugged appearance, right? This is what you want in a vehicle that's capable of off-road and has all-wheel drive. Underneath the hood, we have a 3.5-liter V6 giving us 295 horses and then 270 pound-feet of torque, right? That's connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission. Your fuel economy, you're looking at about 20 city and 23 highway. So it's not that bad, man.
Okay.
Right? Now, coming to the side profile, that's where you're going to start to see that Rock Creek ruggedness, right? We have the all-terrain tires with the 18-inch beadlock wheels. And since this is the Rock Creek package, you're getting an off-road tuned suspension that's been lifted about 5/8 of an inch. So it's just a little higher.
It does.
Than the traditional Pathfinder.
Yeah, it does. I could tell.
Right.
And almost sits a little higher than a traditional SUV.
Yeah, so it's a little bit higher than, a traditional SUV. People who are going after this package are probably going to be taking it on trails or doing a little bit of off-roading. Exploring
That's what I was going to say. This kind of feels like in the line of like the Jeep or something that's off-road.
Right. So, you're going to be able to do a little bit of just daily commuting and a little bit of off-roading as well in this vehicle. Now, you'll notice on the side profile, we do have the gloss black accents, and you also have a tubular roof rack system that has a maximum capacity of 220 pounds. So you're going to be able to throw quite a bit of stuff up on that roof. Mm-hmm. And Isha, that might be why we're lacking the sunroof in this vehicle.
Yeah.
The tubular roof rack system.
Yeah.
So when I first saw this, So when I first saw this car, it's like, why on earth
would they do this without a sunroof?
Exactly.
And also the interior color.
Right.
Because normally today, guys, like, you're going to get an SUV with that panoramic sunroof. That's really what sells a vehicle, too.
Yeah.
But there's a trade-off with this. So if you're looking for the storage and you're going off-roading or camping, something like that, you're going to want that. Yeah,
that tubular roof rack system definitely would come in handy.
Right. So you're going to have a trade-off somewhere.
Yeah, there's got to be a trade-off somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? So on the side profile, the proportions are as expected. I do like how we have the color split with the red on the bottom and the gloss black on the top. Mm-hmm. Nissan's doing that with a few of their cars.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
They did it with the Z we tested.
Yes,
it had the blue and the black on the top. I really like that color split. Gives it a sporty edge a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm definitely digging that. Coming to the back, we do have the Rock Creek branding on the back. So there's a badge on there that stands out, and I think that looks really cool. It's just the cool factor. It doesn't do anything significant, but it looks cool. Again, LED tail lamps. You open up the hatch. I did note that the hatch does not have power closing, so you have to old school that. You have to do that manually, right? But there is significant storage if you drop the third and second rows on this vehicle. If you leave the third row up, storage is going to be a little bit cramped, but if you drop both rows, you do have a decent amount of storage back there. So if you have a family, this might be something that you would consider looking at, right? And In addition to that, this does have a maximum capacity of 6,000 pounds with regards to towing. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the ride quality. So with the all-terrain tires, Isha, you can hear a little bit of that noise coming inside. You hear the tires.
Right, just a little bit.
That's just off-terrain
And you
tires.
can kind of feel them too.
Right, you can feel it
the
just a
tires.
little bit. But
Yeah.
that's what you get with any off-road vehicle.
Right.
So that's not a knock on Nissan. But overall, the interior is fairly quiet. This is something you could drive on the daily. What do you think?
I think it is. I think they tried to do, and I think they did actually do a great job with kind of crossing both, you know, your off-road, all, you know, with a daily driver.
Right. Right. So coming towards the interior, you notice that we have it finished in a black leatherette. This isn't genuine leather. It's a leatherette material. And we'll talk about that. So what Nissan likes to do in a lot of their vehicles, make them really nice, right? Especially in these new generation of vehicles we're seeing, but they want to keep the price point relatively attainable. This is a $42,000 vehicle. Competitors might charge $60,000 for something like this. So you're getting a black leatherette, contrast stitching, and then of course you do have an infotainment system here. It does have Apple CarPlay capability, but it's not wireless. All right.
Okay.
So just keep an iPhone cord in your car and you'll be good.
Okay.
Coming down, air conditioning vents, air conditioning controls, physical buttons here. So you're not fiddling with a touchscreen.
With a touch, yeah.
All right.
Sometimes that's, you know.
It's just too much, right?
Yeah.
It's just too much. Of course, you have your gear selector, 2 cup holders, and some storage here. Now, you notice you got the Rock Creek branding all over the car, right? So you see this here in the center console?
Yes.
Rock Creek.
Yeah.
And you have the unique stitching on the seats as well. So you'll notice
Right, I see it.
Rock Creek on the seats. And the seats are composed of leatherette and a cloth material. You know why they threw the cloth in there?
No.
So when you're off-roading,
You don't sweat?
you're not sliding everywhere, right?
Okay.
You're not sliding everywhere.
Okay.
So it serves a purpose. It's not like a cost savings measure.
Okay, gotcha.
Like in a lot of sports cars, they do that too, right? There'll be leather on the exterior portions, maybe microfiber or a cloth in the middle of the seat.
Oh, okay. I
Right.
see.
So when you're off-roading, you don't want to be like, you know, you want to be able to enjoy the experience, and they thought about that.
Right.
What do you think? What do you think about the comfortability of the seat?
Oh, it's very comfortable. I think it's actually very well cushioned.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty comfortable, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This feels nice.
You know me, I could take a nap.
Now, I've tested other off-road vehicles, and the seats in those aren't so nice, right? But it seems like Nissan made the seating a priority. Now, the front seats also do have 3 levels of heating, and the driver's side seat, I believe, is 10-way power adjustable. You know, you got the manual on yours.
Yes, I do.
But like I said, they want to keep the cost down. They want to make vehicles are too expensive today, and I think Nissan is starting to see that. And there's a market for people who want a fun vehicle.
Something nice, fun, and affordable.
Yeah.
Because everything is just so not affordable today.
Right. You don't want to buy a car that's going to give you a divorce. You know what I mean? I'm going to pick up an SL63 for myself after we're done with this video.
Okay. You can.
It's just 200,000. Ain't no problem with that.
Just 200,000. Okay.
Coming to the second row, Isha, we got captain's chairs back there. So it's not just a bench style. And the second row, it is fairly comfortable. You got USB ports and you have ventilation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a tri-zone ventilation setup in this vehicle. Now, when you get to the third row, okay, I'm going to be honest, it gets a little tight back there. So if you have smaller kids, that's who you want in the third row.
Right.
You do have 2 cup holders on either side. I didn't see any USB ports back there. So that's just something to be noted. Now, what do you think about just the general layout of this vehicle? So we have 3 rows, but you know, we do have some tech in here.
I think it's good. I don't have a problem with it. I understand some people may want the latest and greatest tech and this and that, but I think this is a good median.
Right.
You know,
right.
Good medium to kind of, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, it can grab the attention of multiple buyers.
Right.
You know, so it's not overdone either.
Right. Now you do have your safety features. If the car feels that you're veering outside of your lane, it will vibrate the steering wheel.
That's what I hear, huh?
Yep, you got the 360-degree camera system, which you can also use while off-roading. That's going to be extremely useful.
Nice.
Right? So a lot of the safety features that we've come to know and love in modern vehicles of today, it's here. Door panels done in that leatherette, contrast stitching. I would have loved to see a little bit more color in the door panels, maybe a brushed aluminum finish or something like that. That's just me. Some people might just want it all black, since it's off-roading. But even the door handles, are done in black. Right? That's just my personal opinion. Steering wheel done in leather with the contrast stitching that you see that matches the Rock Creek branding. And you have a traditional instrument cluster, meaning that you have 2 gauges on either side and a small digital screen in the center there. Right? So pretty much as far as the tech and usability, this car has you covered, and it also has the cool looks as well.
Nice.
And again, as shown, this is $42,000. That's not bad for everything that you're getting. So I will tip my hat off to Nissan for that. At first, I was skeptical because we didn't have a panoramic. I was like, what on earth is this? But then I thought about it. You do have the tubular roof rack system. So, that's a pass on that. So you guys let me know what your thoughts on this one in the comment section. Please remember to hit that like button, share this video, and even subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'm Ben Wayne, the automotive reviewer that YouTube deserves. I'll catch you guys in the next one.